do these live workouts and I just freestyle and do what I like to do. I'm just gonna do whatever comes to me, okay? I still gotta warm up though, so do my normal warm up. I'm just throwing the ones and twos. I might put my gloves on later, but I feel like going without gloves. I'm getting so used to wearing my gloves, it almost feels weird not wearing them. But at one time, I never wore gloves in these bags. Weight master bags, a little soft, your hanging bags, so you can go. Just sometimes you scratch your hands if you scrape it all. It's part of why I started wearing gloves. Still just warming up here. I found the fastest way to warm up is start hitting the bag, but don't do anything too crazy. Keep your kick slow. I think I might bust that scab open on my foot. Maybe I got a scab on the top of my right foot. And even when I'm hitting my shin, the foot still ends up slapping the bag, so I might not throw round kicks my back leg today. Alright, we're running place. Change something. I'm wearing my watch. I'm going to change something, my clock over here in case I switch over to my gloves and take my watch off. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I need to stretch out my legs, do swing kicks, get my hamstrings loose. I feel pretty warm after that. So, gentle swing. Starts off real low and starts to go up higher as your hamstring loosens. I always do at least 10 of these. Sometimes I do a little bit more. Sometimes I do 12. Do it till I feel like my hamstrings good and loose, you know. And you switch sides. Alright, and here's one I don't do as often, but it's still a good one. I'm going to swing it in and up. Alright, switch sides. We can do the other way. There we go. Better angle. I'm back here. I'm at switching to the other side again. I can't quite do it like that this way. There we go. Much better. Alright, leg circles. Alright, run in place. You might just start smacking that back again. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to refrain from right leg round kicks today. My right leg, we'll throw side kicks, push kicks, maybe some hooks, heel kicks. So I'm going to refrain from the round kicks on the right leg because I got that scab on top of my foot. I don't want to bust it open. All right. This is a live video. This is reverse for you guys. When I say right leg, I'm talking about this leg. For you guys, it looks like the other one. The lives usually reverse it. I've noticed every once in a while it doesn't reverse it. So I don't know. You can let me know in the comments if it's reversed or not. You can tell by looking at the sign. It's the sign backwards. So. Pull, elbow. Pop. Pop. Pop, pull, elbow. Smash the face. I'm doing that with that pop when I'm pulling an elbow smashing. I'm trying to pop like a strike with my open hand. Grip the back of the head to pull them towards the elbow. But you gotta throw it like it's a strike or it won't work. You can't just reach out and grab their head. I mean, you might can, but probably not. Even then, the probability of it working is probably kind of low. But it's still a fun move. It's kind of like a move from traditional martial arts, where they do elbow strikes like this. In traditional martial arts, they're doing kata, and they're doing an elbow strike, and they're like, boom! Well, what are they doing? They're not just giving themselves a target. They're, in their head, picturing they're grabbing somebody and pulling them into the elbow. That's, you know, here. So on the bag, the traditional martial arts elbow, like that, looks kind of like this. You know, but I've always felt like, or when I've tried it on the bag, I felt like it makes more sense than instead of doing this grab, you do it as a strike. Like I'm actually trying to whack their head, but trying to keep my hand on it and pull it in. Like I said, I don't necessarily think that that would work. I do think your best bet with elbows is when you're actually on the inside. You just, you know, when you're on the inside, you just guard up an elbow. I think probably your best bet with the elbow is to grab and smash. I'm not so sure about. But it's still fun to do, sometimes. Ooh, that was real slow. I need to get my cardio up, get the burner going. That's right, I'm trying not to round kick with this leg today. Forgot to do one, it's okay. Just quickly, I'm going to check the chat and I got to get back on it so I can get my workout. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Taekwondo. Taekwondo 3rd degree black belt. It's been a while since I've been at Taekwondo school now. I do fitness kickboxing more than anything else. And so, just trying to get some exercise in, you know? We're trying to improve my martial arts at the same time. I never stop practicing. You know? I just practice in the same position, not in taekwondo school anymore. I do go somewhere for fitness kickboxing, and then I do it here as well. My taekwondo school was bought by karate guys, and I don't know, a long time ago, 15 years ago or more. I trained with them for a few years before I bounced. Now I'm trying to improve some of the flaws that traditional martial arts gives you. They teach you too much punching from the waist, and even though, yeah, you see highlights of pro fighters actually winning their fights doing that, it's still better to guard yourself. So it's one of the things I started working on too, is making sure I'm trying to keep my hands up as much as possible. Which there's exceptions now. So the kick is supposed to come down, go right back up. Your backhand stays up the whole time. Protect your head. And try to improve boxing techniques. I didn't used to know slips. They didn't teach that, and my taekwondo anyway, they should have. Slip, slip, roll, ground kick. So I'm trying to add on and incorporate things that were not from taekwondo to improve myself. So I like doing the slips. I like this hop switch thing. Of course, we did do hop switches, but we used to do a hop switch and throw some kind of kick. But I like what you see Mike Tyson do sometimes. Is he'll do this thing, he's slipping, he does a hop switch, and he's like uppercut, hook, or hook, upper, hook, upper. He'll change his target, or he'll do this hop switch and he'll go hook, hook. You know, that's the move Tyson has been known to do. So, anything that works, I want to add on to my repertoire for the meet. Every now and then, I'm not going to be able to help it, but it's still around kicking the back leg, even though I'm trying not to today because of a scab on my foot. But what I'm going to try to do is when I do throw this leg, you'll notice that I'm pulling back a lot because I'm not trying to open up that scab. So. Other kicks are fine with this one. I just don't want to kick. We're going to slap that scab. So, I need to get my cardio up. I'm trying to get everything worked out today before I gotta go. Knees. I want to burn some calories in this workout. So I gotta go. Do a couple of one-arm push-ups to catch my breath and to show you guys how to do a one-arm push-up. I can't do many of these. I think I might plan to just do one or two. You get your feet real wide in the ground. One hand, other hand on your back, and you twist to give yourself balance. At least that's how I was showing how to do it. So I get on the ground, I get my feet real wide. All right. Then one hand goes behind my back, and I'm twisting for balance. And let's see, how far can I go? Yeah. I'm going to the other side. It's about as far down as I can go. And get back up. All right. If anybody on here is new, hit the subscribe button for me. And check out the workouts in my video section. Because we do have some follow along fitness kickboxing workouts that are more structured than this. Or heck, you might want something like this on in the background while you do your workout. Where you just freestyle and do what you want in the back. Maybe you want to hear me talk for some reason. You couldn't imagine why, but you never know. Alright. Of course, sometimes it gives you ideas. There's been a few times when I've had workouts on the TV while I was doing my own thing. Just give me ideas. Saw something that I thought was pretty cool, I would do it. Guys, I recently improved my hook punch. Okay, like I said, I didn't come from a boxing background, but you know, I've been following some of them to improve my hands. And the problem a lot of people have that I had on hook punches is I would pull back first. I would wind up. My routine was I'd wind up at least a little bit. At least a little bit I'd wind up. And I'd end up hitting way out here, which is part of why I was scratching my hands and started trying to wear gloves. But really, you're supposed to throw it straight from your guard and you just raise your elbow up. You throw it straight from your chin. You don't wind up, you throw it straight from the chin. You'll notice too, and when you think about it, it makes sense. It lands close to the same place your ones and twos do when you do that. But it's supposed to, right? If you're doing it against an opponent, its head's in the same place. It's not way over here. It's here where you're punching them with your jab. So it makes more sense in every aspect of the way. Because it's faster, because you turn your hooks from into, you know what I mean? So you don't need to wind up. You just lift your elbow. You just lift your elbow. Sometimes I don't even lift my elbow. I just go. I just fire. Boom. Boom. Lift your elbow. If you want to say, turn the knuckle over. You can lift your elbow. That's pretty good. It actually feels like it has more power than the other way I was doing it. I'd say definitely. So yeah, lifting your elbow is way better. With the correct knuckles. So if you gotta do it one way or the other, to make sure you land with your first two knuckles, you do that. That's more important. Burpee time. All right. Whew. Okay, go to a slower pace after the burpees. Until I completely catch my breath. If you're new, hit subscribe. We got a lot of fun stuff on this channel. A lot of great workouts. I'll pay a bunch of money for a workout when there's a bunch of them for free here on this channel. Go to my video section if you want to do one of the workouts. The majority of these lives are freestyle. You just do what you want. Inward crescent. That one's a weird one. The inward crescent. That's not one I really ever threw much. I never threw the outer crescent a lot either, but I threw it more than the inner crescent. But because those are kicks that when you throw it, you're close enough to punch them, kind of, usually. I mean, some people can probably get it out of punch range, because if you throw it and see if at least stick your hip out, you can still do it outside of punch range, right? So you can lean in and touch it, but same thing, extending the hip out. See, I didn't extend the hip out. Whoop. Extend the hip out. Whoop. That's how you get them out of punching range for this kick. Whoop. You're trying to hit with the heel. Right at the very bottom of the foot, the heel. The other side, you hit with your heel, that's cool, but usually the other side, you hit with the blade of the foot. Alright, I want to do more burpees. I want to do a burpee and throw a kick. That's something we're going to do next. Yeah, you comment on here. How's it going, everybody? Hey, I only speak English, buddy. Hit subscribe for me, though. But I only speak English. I can't understand you. Alright, I'm going to do a burpee and throw, I don't know, a round kick or a push kick or something. Figure it out. Catch my breath. I'm going to do a burpee and a different kick. I'm going to kick with this leg too. But if you're from the beginning, I told you I'm avoiding round kicks with this leg today. So I'm going to do a different one with this foot. Maybe a push kick, maybe a side kick. I'd say, heck, maybe I'd do a spinning kick, but that doesn't, I don't think I should do that at sing-ups burpees. No, I'll probably throw an inward crescent again. Because it's a similar angle for the round kick, so it'll be one I can do kind of quickly. I might change it up some to see what feels right. Alright, here we go. I'm going to face the bag, make it way easier. Way easier for the camera angle. You guys still see me in the camera when I do that? Yeah. Let me adjust. So make sure I can still be seen. Yeah? Yeah. Like that, push kick. Working a push kick. Hey, good for you, Fleming. Very good. Just video, trying to speed it up some. Even if I can't match your speed, I'm gonna speed it up some. Whew. As soon as I catch my breath from all those burpees, huh? Ground kicks. your breath back in you. Do those burpees. I'm almost at my time limit, folks. If you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe. But I do feel like today, if I had more time, I'd keep on going. Do it 30 minutes longer than normal, but I don't have more time today. So I'm almost out of time, folks. Just a little bit more. Hit that subscribe button if you would, folks. It really helps out the channel. See that as a trick kick. Doesn't have the most power, but it's when you're going in and you know you're going to block the kick. You can change it while you're throwing the kick. Change it over like I just did. I was going for the side kick, right? But I went and I switched around and just popped on the round kick. Not a lot of power in it that way, but still can land. If they're going to block something lower, at least you popped them with something. You know, or they're going to block, you can just sit it down and do something else, right? That's an option too, of course. There's some crescent kicks again. I'll do it where I'm too far away to punch, right? So I said before, most of the time your crescent kick is something you can throw while you're in punching range. Right? But you can do it outside of punching range if you extend that hip forward when you throw it. Kind of like how I'm outside of punching range, but I can extend my shoulders and my body a little, but you'd be a little off balance. I don't know if I want to, but it's different. With your kicks, I think it's good to extend. So, right? If I didn't extend, I would just scrape it. Same here. If I don't extend, scrape it. I extend, hit it. Alright, have some jump squats. Alright, let me cool it down, folks. If you're new, hit subscribe. Follow the channel. Hey, watch one of the workouts in the video section. They're designed to be follow-along workouts. And if you're like Fleming here in the comment section, and you're way faster than me, I even tell you in those workouts, hey, if you're faster, go faster, do it hard, make it your own workout. And if you're slower, slow it down. You gotta do what you can do, you know? Heck, I was a lot faster 20 years ago than I am today, you know, but I'll tell you what, I'm getting some of that speed back. Will I ever have the same kind of speed that I had back then? Probably not, because I'm aging, but I haven't really noticed the aging yet. Maybe just lucky me, I just haven't quite got there yet. But you know, I'm getting older, I'm past the prime. But I'm trying to force myself to get in my prime anyway. We're gonna see what we can do. See if within the next few years I can reach a new prime, a new top-notch version of myself. And I think that's something everybody should aspire to, regardless of what age you are. See if you can do it. Or at the very least, make the best version of yourself that you possibly can. That's what I say to all of you guys. And so what I say is, eat right and exercise, right? You know, I don't think you should exercise any less than 3 times a week. I think ideally you want to exercise 5 or 6 days a week. But then you need to have a good diet. You need high protein foods. Higher the protein, usually lower the calories too. Low sugar, that's what you want. You want low sugar. Maintenance level calories or deficit level calories if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to put on muscle, you want a surplus of calories. But if you're trying to lose fat, you want a deficit of calories. If you're just trying to stay the weight you are, that's maintenance level. I'm going to cool it down. I'm going to throw a few punches here. A few slow little punches to cool me down, huh? Nice and slow. Nice and slow as I'm cooling it down here. Down, cross, hook, uppercut. Down, cross, hook, hook. I'm a little sweaty. I'm trying to slide off the bag. Light with that foot, because I got a scab on top of it. So I go to throw it, I stop myself. You know, wait a few days before I smack the bag with this foot where the top might hit. See if I'm saying anything before I finish it out here. Thank you, full of energy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Fleming, you're right about that. I don't use my left hook a lot, but I'm getting better at it. You know, I didn't come from a boxing background. We didn't really do a lot of hooks when I was training, going through the belt system, because I was from a belt system art. Some of them throw hooks, but ours didn't throw a lot of hooks. We threw rich hands instead. You know, interesting, I suppose. You know, I think a hook is probably the better bet. You know, I think you have more risk of injury throwing a rich hand than you do throwing a hook punch. But I am improving with my hooks. I am. Because I was doing the mistake most people do, where they pull back and swing, where they bloat it up a little bit. I was making that mistake. Now I've knocked that out and I go straight from my guard. But I know I should lift the elbow up, which is what I got to work on now. Lift the elbow and do it, and you get more power. But I do feel like some of the quicker go like that. I think lifting the elbow up is better. Boom, soft on that foot. Ooh, I tell you what though, it's hard to throw your kicks really fast when you've been making yourself get out of breath doing burpees and stuff. But I will say, yeah, sometimes to get myself to go full speed, I have to think about it. I have to think about it and say, oh no, push yourself, go fast, push yourself. I have to think about it. You know, otherwise I might just be throwing it. I need it. Alright, I'm going to cool it down, folks. Hit subscribe if you haven't done it yet. These live workouts, most of them are freestyle. If you want to put it on and train with us in the background, go for it. If you just want to look and get ideas, whatever it is you like from these. Go to the video section, click on one of the follow-along workouts if you want to do that. Or if you're brand new to training, I do have a video on there that teaches basic martial arts. Basically, my spin on Taekwondo is basically the way I do it these days, for the most part. But yeah, you can at least teach you how to put the kicks and stuff correctly, and all that good stuff. I think I'll do another one of those soon. Go over some traditional blocks and maybe ways they actually work, and ways that maybe you should do a more modern block on some ways. All right, I'm gonna stretch it. You know, I'm just gonna go straight down the middle first. Stretch it out. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the subscriptions. Help the small channel out, right? We're trying to grow over here. We're trying to get better. And I'm trying to improve my martial arts on this bag. When I first started doing this, I had a decent amount of rust to knock off. Like quite a bit. You can tell in the early videos. My hands were always down. I had to fix that. Just side split stretch. Now this is something I'm going to start working on more often here, because there was a time when I was down here. That was a long time ago. I would love if I could get down to there again. Think about how easy it would, or how easy it would be to throw your high kicks if you can get that low. Alright, the other way. For some of you watching, might be able to do the full split. And if you can, good for you, that's awesome. Go to the other side. I'm going to go back down the middle again. So I need to mop my floor again. Probably need to replace these mats soon. Some of them are tearing up a little bit. See if I can go any deeper. Yeah, not really. Oh, here's a trick. Squeeze towards the floor, not too hard. Now relax, see if you can go farther. Alright. Heel toe in, walking it up. Alright, knees are bent. I can easily walk it up. Put my arm on you for support, right? You know, because I don't know if you have back problems or not. It's good to protect your back. So I'll put my hands there. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. You can walk yourself up your hands. It might just be a mental thing, but it can help you feel like you're getting more support in your back. I don't know if it really works or not. Then raise your head up last, because you're trying to roll up one vertebrae at a time when you do it that way. Release the back. I know this isn't a fall along, but still, these are good cool downs. I usually do a child's pose and a cobra stretch right at the end, but I don't really feel like doing it today. Don't really necessarily feel like I need it. Do this right here, release the back. I think I'll be done, folks. Alright, I got what I needed out of this workout today. Dripping sweat, that's what I was going for. Trying to burn a lot of calories today in a short period of time. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, buddy. Let's see, 80% of the big champions win if fights 80%. Then left hook to the jaw. G left hook. Lever. Okay, alright. Oh, by the way, keep in mind, this is probably reversed. I was saying to people earlier, you can read that sign. You might, I don't know if the lighting makes it recant or not. If it's backwards, you reverse. This is my left hand, this is my right hand, just so you know. This is my left, this is my right. Sometimes the live reverses it. I've noticed sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it mirrors it and makes everything look backwards. Because this is actually my left hand. Right, this is my left, this is my right. But yeah, hey, anything that's gonna help me improve, I'm interested in. Anyway, if everybody new, hit that subscribe button, follow along with some of the follow along workouts under the video section. Fitness kickboxing workouts for free at home. You'll burn a ton of calories, make it your own workout, whether you're just starting off and you need to get better, or maybe you're a pro and you're better than me. It doesn't matter, it's a great workout. All right, keep kicking it, guys.